So y'all were promised green cards if y'all illegally came over here and then they didn't live up to those promises. I wonder what party is a party of promises and don't keep them. What's going on, everybody? I am Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys all taking time out of your day to view this content. The more you hit this button right here, the more my content will continuously be recommended to you. It also helps push the it helps push the video out in the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you follow me on other platforms. Y'all, I'm having a stroke right now. I'm not gonna edit this. This is for your entertainment. Make sure you follow me on all the platforms you see listed above and below, and also the products you see that will be displayed among this whole entire segment are products that I personally use, from cameras to the mouse to my keyboard to the microphone to deodorant. Y'all ask, I tell y'all. Anyway, want to bring y'all across this interesting story right here about a bunch of illegal aliens. Yeah, you heard me say it. If y'all was following my videos earlier, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the video I posted earlier about the young man who was suspended from school for using the term illegal alien in a question that he asked. Anyway, about 1,300 African migrants gathered outside City Hall Tuesday morning, hoping to appear at a hearing on the black experience in the city shelter system, with some saying they were promised work visas or green cards if they showed. Yeah, and if you promise a green card, there's a good chance you are here illegal, which would make you an illegal alien, which means that you don't necessarily have to be Hispanic to be an illegal alien. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the story I did earlier with the young man who got suspended for using the term illegal alien. Only 250 people were allowed inside for the 10 a.m. hearing, while hundreds of others who flocked downtown were left outside in a park, where footage showed them chanting and cheering. Look at that. Look at that crowd. Look at that. The crowd was mostly made up of new arrivals from Guinea in West Africa and were apparently drawn to City Hall by an activist group, a source told the Post. What activist group do y'all think that is? Y'all know, let's just put it out there. George Soros is probably one of the most criminally organized people out there. They organize so many of these segments and these little pieces like this, it's ridiculous. Dozens of migrants said they had been told by others in the community that they could get work visas or green cards if they showed up. Who are these individuals that they're talking about? Wouldn't y'all like to know that? I would love for these migrants to tell us who exactly it was that told you guys that you're going to get visas, that you're going to get green cards. Who told y'all that as y'all crossed over the border and all that? Who promised y'all that? Who organized y'all to even go from the country that y'all were in to come here? Who organized that? What are the names? Who did they say would do that for y'all? Because I guarantee you, they won't tell you that it was Trump. I guarantee you they wouldn't. They were most likely sponsored. They told me they would help me get a work permit and a green card if I came here today. Amadou Sarah Ba, 44, who got to the U.S. in November from Guinea, explained, adding he wouldn't have come to the City Hall just for the hearing. Ba said he was stressed about waiting for a work permit, which he applied for in March, noting it could take 5 months to come through and he does not have a lawyer to speed up the process. Which leads me to believe, y'all, this is just a big old huge money grab. Lawyers and everybody. Lawyers are going to make money off these people trying to expedite them getting the green card. Lawyers are going to make money off of that. By 12:30 p.m., he and his friends were still sitting at a bench near City Hall, but no one had ordered to help him. Help them, rather. Said, there are many people here and we don't know how to get the help they told us would be here. He told the Post, I came here for a green card. I'm looking for help. Dial Lochitlio, 19, who got to New York from Guinea just 4 days ago and said he was seeking asylum, told the Post elders in the community told him to come to City Hall for information on work visas and housing. A few hours later, he was still waiting for information and getting frustrated. Said they told us to be here at this time on this date and they would give us more information, he said, noting he was told to contact someone via WhatsApp for help, but does not have access to a phone. The city's council's Committee of Immigration and Committee on Hospitals held the joint hearing on the experiences of African migrants in shelters to understand how the administration is addressing language access barriers, cultural competency challenges, health needs, and other roadblocks that the new arrivals face, a press release said. A major issue is that the city does not have adequate language services, officials said, noting Spanish and English speakers are given priority, leaving other new arrivals in the dark. Here they are, these precious, illegal asylum migrant seekers. Yeah. This is mostly an issue that belongs to the federal government. They need to do better at providing training in these languages, said Manuel Castro, commissioner of Mayor's Office on Immigrant Affairs, told the council, noting there are nearly 3,000 languages spoken across Africa, and you expect America them to have to just up and just get all these languages and these dialects together for these illegal people that want to come over and feel privileged and just completely privileged and entitled. Somebody needs to be able to speak our language and give us jobs because y'all promised us that. Again, I would like to know who are the promisers. Who are the ones that promised y'all this? Don't just say elders. Tell us who it is. They told, I love it when they get to a point that they'll say something like, well, we were told by Senator, this elder told us that Senator or Congressman or such and such said that if we came here, put their names out there. Don't get me wrong, it might be Republicans involved in it too. Money grab. The city is also experiencing a recent uptick in African migrants, which may be why officials are unprepared to offer them help in their native language and provide them with services. You shouldn't have came here. You tell me they don't know that when they came to America, that America is not one, it may be a melting pot, but America is not a country where we're going to know all these dialects. English, Spanish. If now you can trickle on down, there may be some German speaking, there may be someone that speak those particular language, but nah. You talking about 3,000 dialects? You come over there. I promise job. English words I know only. I promise jobs. No. Yeah. Yo, shut up. Ty, that's so shut up. Early on in the situation with the arrival of asylum seekers, it was primarily Venezuelan, Ecuadorians, and Spanish-speaking asylum seekers. But we started seeing more people from across the world arrive, so there's a bit of an adjustment period that we are undergoing, the officials noted. Asatan Makadi, who worked for an organization in African communities together, rushed down to the city hall gathering when she heard that migrants were there under false pretenses about their green cards. They received some miscommunication, so we are here to provide clarifications. How are you going to provide clarification if you don't speak the language? They were told they would get money and green cards. It started how all rumors get started on social media, she said. The new arrivals are desperate for help, McAdee added. Some of them cannot get housing and have resorted to sleeping in subways. They don't have nothing. They deserve everything because they are human. We are all human, she said. No, they don't deserve everything. They deserve exactly what's happening to them right now is deceit. They deserve it because they came on here on false pretenses that somebody was going to give them something and learned it. And here's the thing. It's amazing that America just seemed to be just giving everything out, giving money to Ukraine, giving money to Taiwan, giving money here, giving money there and everything. But the only place America is not giving money to and helping out is his own people. Yeah, East Palestine, Ohio. Maui, Hawaii. But you want to sit there and foot this bill for all these folks coming over right now. Right now, it's turmoil here in Chicago. Because they're right now in City Hall right now trying to see what they're going to do about this $70 million. There's also a case that's going on right now where, I don't know the exact city right now, but I might touch on it, where the city, they are defunding the police so they can fund migrants. Yeah. Taking away from Americans and giving it to foreigners. Want to know why, Americans? Because you don't matter. It almost appears that this country don't even belong to us. It belongs to everybody else based off how you're being treated. Said food also is an issue for new arrivals from Africa, McAdee explained. They're not used to cheese, but they don't have no choice because it is the shelter. That's the way that they serve it. If they go to the pantry, they can get food, but it's not cooked food. They can't cook in shelter. So we're looking for cooked food for them. City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams said Tuesday event was an important hearing. This is an issue for the entire nation. No, it's not. It's an issue for them that came over here illegally. If it was an issue for the entire nation, I'm pretty sure overwhelmingly majority of the Americans say send them back. It won't be an issue no more. This is a national issue. It's not just a New York City issue or a Chicago issue or Los Angeles issue. This is a national issue, and the issue needs national attention. Sound like something that Kamala Harris would say. Ahead of the testimony portion, the committee members heard the activist whose work focuses on providing services to African migrants, the release added. That is the end of that story right there, ladies and gentlemen. And I told you once, and I'll say it again, I'm all for my fellow American brothers and sisters first. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. There's a lot of us here that's in this country that got family that may be from another country. You got dual citizenship. You are a citizen. You got your social security card and all that. You definitely are all about American. You're an American citizen now. Get it. Done it the right way. But how crazy and how insulting is it that it seems like more attention is being given to those that came here legally than you who are heirs to America? Crazy. We got veterans. We have other homeless Americans across this whole country that are suffering and being put down on a crap list while these people are being made first priority. That is a complete insult. I don't want any human to have to suffer at all. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and be stupid and say that the reason why they are suffering is a result of the decisions that they made to come here illegally and fail for the deceit that I'm pretty sure a lot of this has been handed down from the current administration or somebody in politics that's telling these people they'll be able to get all this stuff. All they got to do is come, having no idea that they're nothing more than pawns that's filling the pockets of a lot of these politicians, be it blue or red. Plain and simple. Y'all think otherwise? Let me know then. Put it in the comment section after this video. Hit that button right there before y'all get out of here, all right? I look forward to what y'all have to say on this one. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.